Hello guys, how are you doing? This is Obinna again, and welcome to another Godbacked episode. And today, I'm sure you guys have already heard about the whole issue with Kobe Bryant, and it's a very, very sad one because the reason why I decided to share this video today is because I learned something from his death. I've been meditating about his death, discussing about his death, and I've learned something very peculiar already from his death. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. There are actually 3 things I learned, and when he was playing, when he was in the games, always playing, probably one of the things that he was always worried about, one of the things he was always concerned about was ensuring that he doesn't lose his legs or get a very serious injury that is going to end his basketball career. And he kept on, training, working out, and he did that until the end of the game. And as the game ended, as he finished his career, he probably thought that was the end. He's going to live a normal life now. All he needed to do was to just keep fit, stay fit, eat good food, take his proper hygiene, and do his exercises, and he will live a normal life. And little did he know that his career would not end from his basketball. His career will not end from his injury. His career will not end from, or he wouldn't die out of cancer or one sickness or the other. That his death will actually come suddenly, just from taking a trip from one destination to another destination. So it made me understand that as we live our lives, we must always remember that it's okay for you to make plans. It's okay for you to do what you want to do, but we always need to put your life in the hands of God, because you never can tell the day it will come. Live your life like it's the last. Live your life like today is going to be your last day, because you never can tell. You could have a great health. You could actually be doing everything you need to do, train well, exercise well, but just for you to step out of your house, it could be your last. So make sure you live your life like it's the last. If there are people that hurt you, if there are people that you have problems with, if there are people that have offended you, it doesn't matter. Make out time to forgive them. Open your heart to forgive them. Do not allow unnecessary things to hold you down. Live your life like it's the last, because you never could tell. So that's one thing that really struck my heart. Another thing that actually I learned from this whole incident is the fact that people only remember you when you are dead. Like, I've not heard anything. I've not really heard anything about Kobe Bryant, but lately, everyone has been talking about him. And it's crazy because it's like even those that didn't know about Kobe Bryant knew about him now because of his death. So it makes us understand that life is we need to take life as it is. Life is very short. We need to take everybody as family. We need to, it's just so sad that everybody is celebrating him now. So must we always wait for someone to die before we celebrate them? Must we always wait for a person to pass on before we celebrate them? So that's what I learned. Why are we like this as people? Like, must we always wait for a person to die before he's celebrated? Look at your neighbor, that your neighbor, that your seatmate, that your housemate, that your colleague at the office. You probably don't talk to him now, but if something happens to him today, you're going to post him everywhere on social media. You're going to post him everywhere on your social network. Must we wait for someone to die before we really, really begin to appreciate them? Start to appreciate everyone around you today. Your mom that you have not spoken to for a very long time because she did not endorse your education, or she did not endorse the person you decided to get married to, and you stop talking to her. Call her, speak to her. Don't wait for her to pass on or die before you decide to post her on social media, or you decide to talk about her, or you decide to celebrate her. Start celebrating everyone around you today, because you can never know if today will be the last day you see them. Don't wait till they are dead before you begin to celebrate them. And the third and very important point I want to raise that I learned about the death of Kobe Bryant is this. There were 9 people that died on that day. 9 people died out of that crash. You probably didn't know that. My friend didn't even know that there were 9 people. In his mind, he just thought there were just 2 people. But there were 9 people that died out of that crash, but only 2 people are talked about today. Only 2 people are mentioned today. You probably didn't know. There was a pilot there. There was a coach there. There were 9 people that died, but only 2 people are being spoken about today. Only 2 people made the news. Only 2 people. And even the daughter made the news most specifically because of Kobe Bryant. So it made me realize that you have to be a person of value. There are 9 people that died, but nobody, we don't even know their names. That's how bad it is. We don't even know their names. Some people don't even know their names. Some people don't even know that there were other people in that helicopter on that day. You have to live a life of value. Make sure that your life is making an impact everywhere you go. Don't just live your life in a mediocre way. And that's why we have this channel, to inspire one another to pursue after our purpose, to pursue after our vision, and to be all that God has called us to be. What is that thing that God has called you to be? Make sure you are making impact so that when you die, you will be remembered for something. You will not just be remembered as just that guy or that lady, but you remembered for your impact that you made in the life of people, the difference that you made in the life of people. So make sure you're living your life with impact, with impact at the back of your mind, with purpose. Your life must make a difference. Your life must make a difference. Encourage yourself, stir up yourself, discover your gift, discover your purpose, pursue it, work towards it, and ensure that your life must make an impact in this world. My heart goes out to the family of Kobe Bryant, and my heart goes out also to the families of those that were not mentioned, the families of the coach, the families of the pilot, those that were not mentioned, those that didn't make the news. My heart goes out to you. I know that you're feeling so bad right now. The whole world seems to be celebrating, but nobody's talking about your maybe your father, your brother, or your uncle. My heart goes out to you, and I hope that God will encourage you and strengthen you in this hard and terrible moment. And I'm very, very sorry, and I pray that God gives you strength through this sad period, and may the Lord continue to strengthen you and bring you through this process. Have an awesome day, and may God bless you.